we documented on social media a lot of our successes. And that's what people got to see. And that's why I think some people who are far from us might not respect what we did as much as people like you who were there. Because a Ferrari, abone this, abone that, okay, it's magic. Whereas people like you who got to see the work we were putting in the office, the hours, the sleepless nights, it's a completely different picture to Lendo Oibona, you know? And that is why I get worried when I see Ndwana doing so well, and I do the numbers in my head and I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense, because I understand the work we put in, the hours we put in, and the amount of time it took for us to grow. I mean, we met when we still had our first office in town, which was tiny. We grew from there to another office, and I look at the time frames, I look at the numbers, and I'm like, okay, when we got to a point where we were hitting on average 5 bars a month, we had grown our company to at least 7, 8 offices in different provinces. The amount of staff members, our what you call this, our payroll was insane. Was insane. And whether we were sitting like now, chilling by the pool and just enjoying the breeze, or in the office, work was still taking place. So then you get into one that starts today, no office, no employees, no work taking place. And you're like, I want that magic, because I don't know that magic. Because I don't know how they do it.
But I think they are caught up in the lifestyle and social media, and I always tell people, Americans are very good when it comes to marketing. They're the fucking best. Nobody beats Americans when it comes to marketing.
Of course.
So it's easy for them to get caught up in that marketing, not the grind. Because nobody wants the grind. And they will never ask for a grind too, because they understand that there's work, there's time, there's sacrifice, but they just want the highlights, of the whole thing. So hence every kid right now, bro, I get mothers, bro, like it's a by trader. I suffer school, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, where do I start? And now I have to convince this boy, I'm like, hey, you can still do this thing, but because already like and get scale, so finish school, and then you have plenty of time, to learn this thing and do it. You can still do it. No man, because more command you worry. So you get these kids now, they're saying, I know, some fun with scaling, some fun by trader, forex, full time. What do you say, Brian, such things? Because now it's like uzozo mambeti ni soneli ngane shepherd. You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, it's a tough one, eh? It's a very tough one. Because the mistake that's happening right now is people think trading is easy. I think that's mistake number one, which goes back to what we're talking about with data. At the end of the day, people have never seen the amount of work that goes behind the scenes, that happens behind closed, that we never get to document, take videos and say, hey, gashi office is on. I haven't seen family for 3 weeks. Not because I don't want to, I'm too cool to see family, but because of how committed I am. There was a time where I was living in my suitcase. Because literally, from here, we in PE, from PE, we're driving to East London, from East London, we are KZN. And that's just the amount of work we had to put in to build what we were building. And for Ndwana to then see that and think, I can leave school, and the question is, do you have the kind of discipline we have? Do you have the kind of focus that we have? Do you understand the amount of effort? Because the effort you need to put in a school is not even a fraction of the effort you need to put into building this. So uma uhlulwa when who's committed in just going through this process of school, how much more when you get into this? And for me, what a lot of people don't get, I did not drop out of school and pursue this thing. I left school because of how I was succeeding in this thing. So now, how do you leave iskole? You have not even started the process. You're not even sure whether this thing is going to work for you. There's no results already. You want to make such a crucial decision. Whereas I was studying and doing this already. So it's when I saw the results where I had to now decide, okay, listen, if I'm already doing this or achieving this amount and reaching this level of success, how much more if I now remove myself from the system and focus a bit more on this, I can double and triple the results I like. And in my mind, I had already calculated it. Listen, even if I become a qualified engineer, it will take me at least 10 years to make the amount that I'm already making. So, the decision was not a decision that was made out of excitement or a decision that was made out of it was a well-calculated decision. It was a well-thought-out decision. Which, okay, hence why outside of training, I also had other smaller businesses that people don't know about. That I'd already taken some funds, and I was like, okay, should this not work, this will make me money. So my decisions were always calculated, and hence why making that drastic decision, it was easy for me. But for Indwana to say, listen, I need your funda next year because that's a clumsy decision. Very clumsy decision.
I think you've just summarized it. Gosh, dog. And it's what I always say. Intentions in all the time, and they still don't see it. So I think I'm glad it came from you, dog. And because if it's a bears or a fan of it, and manje something needs to be done, because at the end of the day, because